Well, hi everyone, good morning. I really hope you managed to get to listen to Sunday's sermon and read through Jeremiah chapter 32 and verse 1 through to verse 35. You will have noticed there's tons of details in these 35 verses, but with it are so many points of application. However, if you had to describe very broadly what's happening here to Jeremiah and how it could apply to you and I today, you might say something along the lines of, circumstances should never define our response to God's voice. I think all too often we try and fit God into our circumstances or try to get God to take us out of what we're going through because surely this couldn't be God at work. Jeremiah had an incredible insight to what God had asked him to do, namely buy a piece of land in enemy-occupied territory. But it was because Jeremiah knew God had promised to bring Israel back to Judah and for Israel to one day again inhabit Jerusalem that was presently getting smashed up by the Babylonians. When you and I get anxious about our surroundings and circumstances that don't seem to fit with our idea of God looking after us, we need to remind ourselves, as Jeremiah did in verse 17, of who we're putting our faith in. And Jeremiah says this, sovereign Lord. In other words, God, your will before mine. Sovereign Lord, you've made the heavens and the earth by your great power and outstretched arm. Nothing is too hard for you. This morning, whatever you're trusting for or going through right now, compare that to the creation of the heavens and the earth. I guarantee you it pales in comparison. Yet God who did that sees your and my challenge or circumstance. And that same God with that same power, with a heart of love towards you and I, will surely act in our best interest, always. You and I can make stupid decisions and get ourselves into all awkward places. But God, if you will surrender to His will and His way, can and will turn them out for your good. Notice I didn't say we'll turn it to what you wanted. I said turn it for your good. Because more often than not, we don't realize what's good for us. But God does. And so this morning, trust Him and allow Him to move whatever you're facing today. Amen. Thank you so much for allowing me to share your morning with you. I love these mornings together. I trust you're going to have a great day, and may God bless you.